And we're live.
We are live.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is Smoky Steve and Mark.
Yes, it is.
Welcome back for the replay if you're catching us after. And hello to everyone who is here live.
Trying to call us up now.
Yeah, cue it in.
Yes, welcome. It's nice to see you.
Hello, Edgar. Hello, Miss McVeeby.
There we are.
Eating pencils.
Hi, Edgar. Hi,
Hey,
Miss
Dom.
McPhoebe.
Hey,
Dom. Deborah's here. James, Rachel, Terry, Cowbell, what's up?
Jay, Rachel, Terry, Kelbell, Haley, Vetta.
Yay,
Or
okay.
Vet.
I always
got
look
that
first
wrong.
to see if we have moderators. Just in case. We got
First
Dom
look.
and Jay so far. Okay,
Judy,
good.
Sade, Caroline,
Hi, Caroline.
Band in Boston,
Oh, James, what's up?
James, Christy,
Yes! Your lights are
Binga.
done.
Vet. I thought it was Vet. Okay, no, I didn't, but thank you for correcting
Vet.
me. Hey,
I
Tim.
got you. Tim's here. Denise. Ginger 123. Two Firefox. Oh, it's so cool to see everybody.
Denise.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Two Wire Fox. Happy Sunday to you, too.
Cards are done. Nice, Jay.
Fantastic.
Very
Hello.
nice.
The cards. I don't want to think about the cards.
The cards?
We have cards. I haven't broached the topic.
We have the first batch going out tomorrow.
Yes. Final touches, though, need to be done.
Like we do each one per, we sign
Like
each and
signing
every
them
one.
and putting them together.
Yeah.
So. Hey, Buttercups. Yeah.
I know, Jay, right? Every time I go, they look up and they're like, uh-oh.
I know. Hey, Dillwinkle. Well, thank you for stopping by. Freezing. It's been cold here. I don't think it broke freezing today.
Yeah, it got a little cold here.
We had a few flurries, but I don't think it got above 30 Fahrenheit. It was
Sam,
chilly.
what's up?
I went for a walk. You were outside last night putting up decorations, and you were
Yeah, I did the outside
freezing.
decorations. Yeah, I did. And it was cold,
Yeah, it was cold. So,
Well,
hey, Punky.
we're on the second floor, so like, it's windier,
Yeah,
Like, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so windy.
yeah.
I
Well,
was thinking that. And Oscar was right out there. It turns out that Oscar likes decorating just as much as he likes gardening. I was happy.
Yeah, he was just wandering around.
I took
out
some
there.
pictures. I gotta put them on Facebook. I gotta remember to do that.
Yeah. Hey, Hole 180.
Ah, Buttercups, you're so sweet.
Doing
Oh,
well,
Punky's
thank
here.
you.
Yes.
Katie Burks, hello. Christy. Oscar is the coolest, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
he
very
is.
chill cat.
Yeah.
I wish he wasn't so easily intimidated by the other cats in the neighborhood, but
I know. Isn't it? I know. Like he's afraid of the squirrels. He's afraid
James,
of
that
everything.
sounds so cool.
All right.
Good. Found a postcard I'm going to stick in a Christmas card I'm sending to you guys.
Oh, nice. Thanks,
Thank you.
James. That's awesome. It's not unbearable yet. Yeah, Dilwinkle. Exactly. That's the way it is here. It's cold, but it's
Yeah.
not unbearable. I think it feels colder than it is only because we had such warm weather this
We did.
week.
We got lucky earlier.
For December.
Can't stay wanted to say hi. No problem, Catherine. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, thank you.
Cynthia, clickbait. Yeah, her tea video had no
I know, right?
tea.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. Again, you heard it here first. We might be on the way outs with caretaking.
Yeah, gosh.
We might be bringing the series to an end because it's become less and less rational. I don't know.
Oh, it sure is. Ugh.
If I found this channel now, I don't know what I would even think. If I found Cynthia right now in real time and then someone told me the backstory, I'd think it was completely unbelievable.
I know, when you first go on, like if there's new viewers going on, you see this poor disabled widow, struggling to pay the bill. And then as time goes on, or if you go back and check out her videos, you see this completely different person.
Unless you see, like, cracked out with the side ponytail and the barrettes after a few Diet Sunkissed. That's the kind of Cynthia that I don't mind critiquing, because she's obnoxious and rude, and I am more than happy to shine a light on that behavior so others can see. However, when I don't feel like she's making sense and participating in the reality the rest of us are, I have a much more difficult time pointing that out, because I feel like she's not with it in a way that I feel like she's vulnerable and not with it. I know she's got a hammer and a vicious mouth, but but I don't know.
Oh, this is so funny.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line I'm walking. I haven't made any major decisions, but it's a fine line I'm walking at the moment.
Oh, well, somebody stopped by to say hello. There he is.
We have a guest.
Say hello.
That was almost hello.
That was almost hello. Here. You can see his tail. This big, fluffy tail. It's always in my face.
I don't need instructions. She is such a narcissist. They always think their way is better.
Right?
Even though it's different. And then it gets ruined and they blame it on the instructions after they didn't follow.
Classic narcissistic behavior, definitely.
But what can you do?
Oh, just so terrible.
He's a good kitty. You know, he's been staying with me still. About once a day he comes over and visits me on the chair and sits. Now I have to block everywhere else he could get comfortable, pretty much. I have to block the entrance to his box that he sits in, and then Mark has to block him off the couch while crafting.
Or else you'll have red and green and white paint all over him. And glitter.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh, this is so funny. Oh, so Oscar, so he's not a real badass that protects the outside of the house and gets into hardcore fights with other cats.
Oh, no.
No. We have to go out and protect him. He's afraid of the squirrels. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah. But, you know, Tim, like, what's interesting about people that don't evolve in their channel and don't change much is... part of it is that, and the reason I think it's particularly interesting to me is because I lived in cycles of self-destruction for years, and so when I hear them talking, I hear me, and well, more so Chantal than Cynthia. Cynthia doesn't think she has any problems. Chantal does, she just doesn't feel like doing anything about it. So I hear more of myself in Chantal than I hear in Cynthia. Cynthia thinks she's perfectly fine, and the rest of us are crazy, and it's a mad world, and she's a light in the darkness. I don't know. But
I guess, yeah.
I know. But I like talking about Chantal because a lot of her issues overlap with mine. So I have some experience with it. So it's self-reflective. It opens up commentaries about body positivity, eating disorders, addiction. So sometimes the Chantal video is barely about Chantal and more about, like, the bigger stuff.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Except when she farts. Then it's like, are you kidding me?
Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, I think that, like, the bodily functions, the burping and the farting and all that stuff, and, I mean, even the drooling and the, it's so immature for a grown person who is making videos to do. Like,
but I will take Chantal's brand of immature over Cynthia's brand of immature.
I totally agree. I was just talking to somebody today about it.
Hi, welcome. New subscriber. Thank you for joining us.
Someone said that she, Kelbell, I can't stand watching her. She causes anxiety. Absolutely. And that's part of the reason we're having such, issues.
You're checked out.
Yeah, let's put continuing to do the caretaking videos.
Let's put this on Main Street. You're totally checked out.
I'm checked out. I can't even hear her voice.
And I'm having,
it's toxic. She spreads negativity.
Yeah. See, Jay, like, that's the thing, Jay. Like, and thank you for being honest about that. Because it's like, it's not flattering parts of myself I see when I look at these folks. It's the ugly stuff that they wear like a badge of honor that I, like, don't love about me. So it's an uncomfortable thing to watch, but it's also kind of like keeps it green, too, a little bit. But can I do this in other ways? Yes, probably. Something more positive and uplifting? Perhaps. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I put a lot of money into this woman. It's not like I would never say her name again on the channel if I did. That doesn't mean Sunday turns into Shit Talk Cynthia for an hour. But that doesn't mean she's erased from my mind memory or anything like that either. So...
Oh, Jan,
she better not get too comfortable.
That's so nice.
Loving her. Yeah, Jan's new.
She is so toxic. I'm with you on her. Yeah, takes me to a place where I don't want to go. I'm not a negative, evil person, and I start just going. It's just best that I step back, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. And there's the interactions that go between reaction channels
Burgundy,
and the regular channels, and that creates its own stuff. Hey, Burgundy. Anyone else want to hear Mark sing Toxic? That was a request from Punky.
No, I'm not doing that. Although I do like the song.
That's as much as I remember. Yeah, I can beatbox it, but I don't remember the
I
words.
actually vogued to that song once in a show, believe it or not.
Are you Wow, this is news.
Yeah,
this is news.
Forgot
Thanks,
about
Jessica.
that.
Mark gets credit for the background. I had nothing to do with it.
It was a review. It wasn't just that song. There was like a review of songs going through the years.
Oh, so you did a medley.
It was a medley of songs through the years, and that was, one of the songs, and we did like a Vogue routine to it. Gosh, oh my gosh, to have those videotapes to show you, I don't know where they're at. They were lost many years ago.
Yeah,
that would have been some fun content to show though, because man.
We have my parents have old VHS of old stuff I used to do. Because, when I was in high school and there was plays and musicals and stuff, there'd be, somebody would videotape it, and they'd make copies for everybody, and they'd put that homemade-looking sticker on the VHS tape, and then send it out, and we'd all get one. My sister's dance recitals, we had, half a dozen of those, because she was in every dance possible. My brother did almost nothing worthy of film until he was in high school, and then he was in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and he was Charlie Brown. And then later I was in a couple musicals too. So it's all VHS.
Oh, Jay, that's great. The Full Story is a very good friend.
Blue Flamingo. Hello.
Wow, that's so great what Jay said. The Full Story is a very good friend and a former boss said you would have an easier time if you didn't treat everyone like your backup dancers.
Ooh. That's a real helpful burn.
Yeah, isn't it? Reality check!
That's one of those.
Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah. It's like when the therapist told me fair was an opinion.
Fair was an opinion.
I went, oh. I was ready to fight, and then I was like, oh, shit, let me meditate on that for a minute.
Mark, I think it's good to have C to vent about sometimes. Very good point. Very good point. Yes.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I wouldn't stop watching her channel. I love Trainwreck Appeal, and she seems to not mind making content in the current condition she's in. So, but...
It's singing and running around and scaring old ladies. Oh, Jay, you're too much. That's so funny.
Like to see Steve's parents do a night as you guys. Oh, we've tried. It's been a few years. I'm still leaning into my mother. They did a greeting when we were doing video greetings at the beginning of COVID. That was as far as they got. They had masks on, too. So, I could weasel my mother into it, probably.
Vlogmas is so boring. Yeah, it is. She filmed all those...
One of the videos, somebody...
weeks ago. It's a shame.
I was reading a review, and they had said... She mentioned in one of the videos that it's 2 weeks till Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That she had filmed it that far ahead.
Yeah.
I can appreciate she may feel like she has to hustle in that she thinks this is her full-time job, and that's fine. But what the hell's she doing now, since she filmed that then? I mean, did she just want to take December off? That's her prerogative, but, I guess.
You both have her too. Oh, good, Jessica, that's cool. Good. Oh, I'm caught up already. Okay.
She's working on Valentine's Day. Is she going to pre-record Valentine's Day before the new year? So much could happen between now and then.
That's 2 months away. Oh my god! I just got what you said.
So many things would change and be different. We don't pre-film a lot, and if we do, it's by a day, and it's usually a piece of a video, maybe not the whole thing. She's waiting on the PS5. Let her wait. She's 50.
Yeah, I thought there was a rumor going around that someone had bought it for her, and then I found out that that was not true, and then I found out that it might be true, and
I don't know.
who knows?
She said she has feelers out that they might buy it and she would pay them back.
Oh,
so that was
well,
back.
You know.
We'll
But
see.
someone said in the comments or in the live stream that such a very sad situation in real life is that, you know, all that stuff that she has, you know, but that she would have nothing if she didn't have that stuff. Like, that is part of her personality. That's
Her
part
things,
of her.
Her stuff is her. You take away her stuff and
what would you
what do
know?
you got?
And you know, it's like an emotional connection to a bunch of junk, you know, or it's part of her personality, you know. And I get it, I understand it, and it is sad, like you know. And her entire life is YouTube, you know. She does very very little outside of YouTube, and
No,
it's sad. I think, you know. I mean, we film every day, and YouTube is a big part of our lives. But we try to be interactive with YouTube, and we have lives outside of YouTube too. You know,
Yeah.
A lot of life outside of YouTube.
Hey, Mary Marcy, and yes, Tinga, I got hooked on Diet Sunkist from Cynthia Beaumont. Of all the things she tries to be a spokesperson for, and it flops on her face. Diet Sunkist, I started drinking. In my late 30s, started drinking. Never had it as a kid. I don't know.
Oh yeah, pre-filming some of the stuff. Oh, definitely, absolutely. Yeah. Like sometimes for Mondays with Mark, I'll be doing it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because I work all day on Monday, you know. But I never would film something a month in advance or hoard them up and.
Hey, Steffi.
You know.
Just made it. You're in good time.
But anyway.
I'm reading that 50 that I used food to feel emptiness, stuff, feelings I don't want to deal with. Yeah, food. Food means more than food to me. Always has. Maybe always will. That's a process. It was easier to get, like, the food behaviors under control. It's all the thinking about it that is a process.
Oh, James, yes. Do you guys get a yearly Christmas ornament? Yeah, we do. We have a tradition. We exchange ornaments every year. I've done that since I was very little. My mom and I and my grandmother and I would exchange ornaments every year and, you know, save them. And then, of course,
we do.
We do. Too.
I'm a couple years behind because at the beginning I kind of didn't realize it was a tradition, or I didn't think it was that big of a deal, so I didn't do it. And now I'm like, I think I missed 2015.
You owe me one more, so
I gotta buy 2 this year.
You just 2 for the last couple years, you know.
And then I'll catch up.
Yeah, which is cool. I love ornaments, though. I collect. I think they're so special. Like, one of the most special things about Christmas, I think, are ornaments. Because you pack them away, and then you bring them back out, and you're like, oh, look. You know, I do like them.
Yeah. I didn't get one yet. We exchanged them with the Christmas gift.
Yeah, and Christmas Eve we usually exchange them.
Did I buy his yet? No. No, I didn't get them yet. There's a plague out there.
I know.
And I can't order it online now. Even November would have been too late to get it shipped. So I hate that Cynthia rips the doors off her advent calendars. It triggers my OCD. Anyone with any kind of... Yeah, I could see that. Oh god, the Christmas card rules.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, it's the...
And then she canceled it, right?
Yeah, she canceled the card exchange.
Then she canceled the card exchange.
Well, I think she canceled the part where she sends cards back. Really. By canceling a card exchange, it means I'm not sending you anything. It means, you know, send me cards. Because people aren't going to stop sending her cards. She's a lonely woman at her first Christmas, you know, alone. And that's reasonable if people actually...
Oh, that's cute.
Believe it or not, people actually care about Cynthia Beaumont and like her just the way she is. I know. It's true. And they're going to send her cards regardless. Canceling it just means she's not sending anything back. Or coupons.
Gets on my nervous system, as Miss Hussey says. That is the best.
Gets on my nervous system.
I love it. I love it.
I watch a lot of Miss Hussey.
She's hysterical.
People have really mixed feelings about her. I think in the light-hearted spirit of like roasting and parody, she's funny. I do think she's funny. She uses she. I don't know. It's a character. It's not even like a real person. It's a character being played. cards to the cats. They get cards.
They do get cards.
They do. They've had cards from viewers. They've had cards from my mom.
Your mom always sends
She signs it the cats, but we know. We know. She didn't ooh and ah.
He got one from Santa last year.
Cynthia didn't ooh and ah over the crown. Yeah, because she can't buy anything with it.
Someone asked a question and I can't find it now. Well.
Hallmark did. It was nice not to have to get up and rush down to get my Beauty of the Birds list bags. It was so unfortunate. My mom worked for a Hallmark store, and there was 3 stores that the owners had owned. And sales just went down and down and down. But when you could start going to Walmart and get all the products you could get at a small card store, it started to draw away a lot of business, too. And eventually the store closed. That's how my mom ended up going into retirement a little bit early.
Oh, yeah.
Have to take off. Great week. Thanks, Kel Bell. Thanks for dropping by.
Watch the Devil's Reject video of her opening advent calendars. It's hilarious. All right, I'll check that out. At Christmas... Okay. At the Christmas tree lighting, the mayor of my small town suggested to a crowd of non-smokers to use their specially made masks as Christmas ornaments or training bras. Are you kidding me? A true story.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bye, Kilbell. Nice to see you. All right.
Christmas here is probably going to be no different than Thanksgiving. In fact, the clamps will be tighter. I mean, they tightened up restrictions in Pennsylvania again because we're having more than 10 times the number of, cases locally. And they're handling it, and, the ICUs aren't full, but... So...
Yeah, the ornament premieres keep them going. Yeah, absolutely. I do like Hallmark cards. I've had down 3 requests to do a little video or a little segment on the Hallmark ornaments because his mom, she worked there for so long, she has a lot of the real old ones, some of the first ones that were ever made, and I have quite a few of them too, so maybe we will. Because it's more than one person that asked. Might be a cute little one. I do like the Hallmark ornaments, though.
Yeah. Do you 2 read about CB at GG or the bakery? I read on Gossip Bakery. I don't post on Gossip Bakery, but I've read on Gossip Bakery before.
I don't. No, I haven't.
No, you don't.
Did I cut my hair? Did I cut my hair? Yeah, I quarantine cut. Like, I did it myself. It's like, I don't know. Every time I throw some gel or something into it, I'm like, okay, snip that off. Okay, maybe this piece, So I'm just trying to keep it, till the salon's open again.
Yeah. I don't know.
We didn't fare too bad though with hair during this whole quarantine.
I shaved my head mostly, and then I bleached the hell. I bleached my hair,
colored it, and we had fun with it.
Between March and June, I think I bleached my hair 6 times. Finally doing good with the virus, but Chantal's part of Canada and others not so good. Well, it's all those sandwich runs, I guess.
Oh, the series ornaments for Hallmark, they sucked you in. I started collecting the house ornaments in '84, and they're still making. I know. I got the season's treatings. It's usually a platter with cookies or something on it. I have all of them, and I used to collect the cupcakes, the Star Trek ones. There's too many.
I know. My mom worked for Hallmark for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
So, years and decades worth of collectibles we had. We had the whole Star Trek series. We had the Borg cube on the tree.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
It's the only it's the only plot line in Star Trek I follow and like. The rest I couldn't care less. But anything
you don't need any more house ornaments.
The Borg is cool.
Set the houses up like a little village underneath your tree. That's really cool because the Hallmark house ornaments are really cute. And then they came out with the gingerbread house line. Those are nice too. But you can't get sucked into you
can't collect everything that has a collector's edition.
Oh yeah, Jay, I forgot to tell you, you said about small ornaments. Hallmark has a whole series of those little mini ornaments. I have a whole set, but I don't have any mini trees anymore. I'll have to see. I don't know where. I gotta find out where I put them. But
hey, Laura.
Other than that, just regular store. Walmart didn't have any mini ornaments I saw this year.
Shave your head, Blue Flamingo. It's totally worth it. Do it once. Male, female, do it once. Just to say you did. it is so much less maintenance. And once you stop being self-conscious about it, because it's some, even though I was losing, I had probably lost half my hair before I started shaving my head. It's a freedom. You don't even know.
Kaiser said no to a mohawk. I want to do a mohawk before this is over.
You had a wide mohawk for a while.
I had a mohawk.
It was about yay wide, though. It was
pretty big. And then, gosh, back in the 2000s, I had a mohawk. It was blonde, and I don't think I could pull it off now, but it looked kind of cool. I gotta dig up pictures.
Well, thanks, Laura. Again, it bears repeating. This is all Mark. I helped hang something.
Jay Thomas is so jealous of the Borg ornament.
It was cool. It was a very cool. Like I said, the Borg cube on the tree. I mean, we had the other ones, the different versions, and then there was the Defiant, that little one that Worf flew, I think.
Ooh, James, thank you. Yes, I mentioned that that's coming out on the 12th, the first LGBT Lifetime movie. And he says here, check out the first gay Hallmark movie, The Christmas House and The Happiest Season. And it has Kirsten Stewart in it, too.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, thanks. I definitely will check that out. I like the ones that are like that, where it's not so much attention on it, and, oh, it's a gay movie, it's an LGBT romance movie.
Yeah.
It's just a movie. It's just a romance movie. It's just a Christmas movie, you know. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad they're doing that this year. I'm excited to see them.
Yeah. We'll see.
You guys had your first year in 2013, 14, 15. Our first Christmas.
As a couple?
As a couple.
Would have been 2014.
2014 as a couple.
That was the year you almost canceled Christmas.
Yeah, that was that
year.
Yeah,
Mark almost canceled Christmas that year.
Because he was bah humbug. But our very first Christmas ever together, we were in rehab.
We were in rehab for the very first Christmas, yes.
And we had to make DIY ornaments.
We did. They always think that if you make crafts, you're going to stop drinking. So they had us, or stop shooting heroin.
Yeah.
So they had us make ornaments in the interest of that.
We did.
And they do what they can in treatment settings to try to make it nice. I mean, God love them. It's the staff that make $8 an hour and they're working Christmas Day.
Yeah,
it's they're trying.
Yeah.
So we made ornaments.
I wish we
had
And then
they dragged us to every church through fucking Central South Pennsylvania for free meals. They didn't even cook for us.
We went from one church to
another, looking for free meals all day. They threw us in the druggy buggy, that big van, and just drove us around.
It was very fun memories, though, I have to say.
It was good.
Because you were there, and, you know.
There's moments that stick out that I flash back to, and I thought, I'm not going to forget those till I start losing my memory for good. They stick out as good memories. Met some nice people. Well, met some unforgettable people. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I got pulled into the head therapist's office a couple times for my smart mouth. I wasn't smart, I just had a question.
That's interesting, Kay Mint, that you bring that up. She says, I don't like when, he says, I don't like when they use straight actors for gay roles. It's an interesting way of looking at it. You know, like, gay actors for gay roles, gay actors for straight roles, straight actors for gay roles. You know, like, it's really interesting. I never thought about it. It doesn't really bother me either way, actually.
Well, like Will and Grace, Will was a straight actor.
Yeah.
But Jack was a gay actor.
Right.
And I don't know.
It's interesting, yeah.
It's not like there's a shortage of gay actors. Like
no, there's not. No.
Mark,
especially openly gay. I mean, I think there's less open.
What favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie. Oh, I love them all. It has to. I'm bored. It has to be, you know, the Charlie Brown Christmas. I mean, I guess that's not a movie; it's a special. But Christmas is not Christmas unless I see that. Really, I love all the old specials, Rudolph, all of them, and I do watch them. But I also like Christmas horror movies, so that's kind of weird. Black Christmas, you know, all those. I like those too.
Scrooged with Bill Murray, because he's a humbug who comes around in the end, and he's funny as hell the whole time.
Yeah, he is.
Gets hit with a toaster. It's a very funny movie, and then at the end, it's touching. I've cried almost every time I get to the end of Scrooged. I cry.
Nostalgic would be The Bells of St. Mary. I would watch that with my grandmother every year. And of course, It's a Wonderful Life is, you know, you got to check that out once during the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cigarettes. Somebody had mentioned, I think it was Miss McPhoebe, they do now start addressing tobacco use in treatment centers. The treatment center I went to, where actually I started getting the most help in 2012, is now non-smoking. And it's in the interest of polysubstance abuse treating and stuff like that. So some places do. Others don't. Christmas Story, yeah, they show it 24 hours on a couple different channels. I don't know if I've ever seen it start to finish, but I've seen the whole movie in pieces. I know I have.
Which one?
Christmas Story with the Red Ryder BB gun.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah. Gosh, that's one of the ones they play on a loop, right?
Yeah, like, they play it all. Yeah.
For you, it's Meet Me in St. Louis with Judy. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never watched that at Christmas. I'll have to do that. My grandma would watch Sound of Music a lot around Christmas, and then again at Easter. And then Easter, she would also watch Wizard of Oz. I don't know where that all came from, but every year it was the same thing. But nah, I never watched that.
They used to always show like either Ben-Hur or the Ten Commandments on TV around Easter.
Around Easter, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, I remember I'd be picking at ham, and it would be on TV for 12 hours or however long the movie took.
Who doesn't want to hit someone in the head with a toaster?
Miracle on 34th Street, another one.
Yeah.
Another classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's one that I have cried at. I have. When I was younger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Happy St. Nick's Day to you, too. Did you put your shoes out last night? Did you? Mm-hmm. I forgot. I didn't.
No. Pooping right now. Hello. You look like Ralphie as a kid. With the glasses. Just shoot your eye out. Better late than pregnant.
I'm pooping right now. What's up? Treasure Chest is here too. Yes. Christmas Story was filmed in my hometown of Cleveland. I never knew that. I went to visit the house where it was filmed. Oh, that's so cool.
I don't know if there's any movies I can't watch at Christmas.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas first appeared in Meet Me in St. Louis. I didn't know that. I cannot believe I did not know that.
I knew that song was in that movie. I remember she's singing out the window. But I didn't know that that's where that originated from.
Oh, Christmas with the Cranks was so funny. Oh, oh, you're right.
Commercial for the holidays, they're making cherry pie and filling it with a NyQuil and says, when family's coming over for the holidays. I love it. That sounds right about right. Hi, Eileen. Autographed leg lamp. Yeah. The leg lamp.
Funny.
You can get the leg lamp. You can get it in miniature. You can get it in full.
Eileen, what's up? Nice to see you. Aw. An autographed leg lamp. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh yes, please send a picture.
Yeah.
Show the love. Hit the like button. That's so cool.
The Muppets Christmas. That brings me back to being a kid. Muppets Christmas.
The Christmas Shoes.
All the Muppet
I didn't
movies,
see
actually.
that one. Oh yeah, the Muppet Christmas, definitely.
Some very smart guy bought the Ralphie house and's making millions. I'll bet. I would think so. That was outside of...
Wow, yeah, I bet.
Where were they? It was supposed to be Illinois? Or like suburban Chicago, Indiana, Wisconsin, something.
Elf! I never saw Elf. Did you see Elf?
Is that with, what's his name? From Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Elf.
No, I haven't seen Elf, no.
Black Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
What's the one...
That's me. I like Black Christmas.
What's the one where Is that the one where Santa Claus is a serial killer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was an original, that was Black Christmas, right?
I just remember there was a remake.
He had, his mother was killed and he saw it, and then on Christmas or something, and oh yes, I gotta get those movies out. I own them. They're on DVD somewhere in this pile of movies.
Somewhere.
There was another one at Christmas that I liked. think of it. Darn, I can't think of it.
Bandit around. Bandit is...
He went down.
He was. He's gone. He's camera shy. Bandit. You want to say hi?
Is he over there?
He's looking at me.
No.
No, he didn't want to come over. If I had food, he would, but... He would. Christmas Memories starring Geraldine Page. Based on the Truman Capote story. Christmas Chronicles. Gremlins. Gremlins is a Christmas movie. There is debate. That's like people who say cheerleading is a sport or not a sport.
Yeah.
Is it a sport or not a sport? We had a big debate in high school about that. I would say Gremlins is a Christmas movie. It's not maybe meant to be, but it is. It happens at Christmas.
It does, and I've seen it at Christmas time many, many years ago.
Oh, with the woman on the chairlift and it right out the window. Yes. I remember that. Now, Gremlins 2, if you can sit through that, you have a very strong constitution. The guy who played, what's his name? Oh, Christmas Vacation, of course, Tinga.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Christmas Vacation. Love it.
That's not all the time. I'll find that on free, on, like, Amazon, like, free with ads for, I don't know, in July. You know, they'll start, like, Christmas in July, of course, but, like, other times of year. It's just funny all the time.
Oh my gosh, Denise, that's one of my favorites. Not a lot of people know it. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
I've heard it.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
They're puppets. They're, you know.
Oh.
And I still remember them sliding down the ice slide. Oh, one of my favorite Christmas shows. I think it was an HBO show. And gosh, I was little, so out 70s, 80s. Yeah. I don't even remember when it came out. And not a lot of people remember that one.
There was a Claymation Christmas. I feel like this came up last year. There was a Claymation Christmas where the California Raisins sang We Three Kings.
We Three Kings? Really?
Yes. I think it was We Three Kings. Yes. Now, I looked high and low for it, and I believe I had found it once before. I haven't looked recently. It's funny. I like obscure crap. Like that Mr. T infomercial for the sandwich press or whatever it was.
Die Hard. Yeah, okay. Both of your cats are so well behaved. Was Oscar always a feral cat? He's so chill. Actually, he just showed up one day in the yard while I was gardening. And he stayed. And then we started to care for him, and now he has a house outside with heat and lights and toys and brushes and food and his own Christmas tree. So, yeah, he was always a feral cat. He's fixed. He's been to the vet. But he's one of the family now.
And now he's ours.
Yeah.
I'd pick him up and show you Burgundy, but he's sitting. I can't pick him up when he's sitting.
Well, I have to get up and check the kitchen in a bit.
I can't do that with him. Does that work for you?
Is he coming?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't do... He doesn't do that for me.
Come on. You want to come up?
He'll come up.
Here we go.
Mark's coaxing him.
You coming up?
Hey, Pumpkin.
Come on. People want to say hello.
Do you see the shock on my face?
Why?
Because I can't do that and get him to come over. He looks at me like, are you effing kidding me?
You want to come up?
No, he's not sick. He just doesn't like to be on film too often.
You want to come up?
If I sit back and stop looking at him, he'll come up.
You can come up. Come on.
He won't be forced.
Oh, look at that handsome kitty. Trying to coax him a little. He's staring like right at us.
Yeah.
He knows.
I saw a meme. What did I see? I saw a meme once where it was like, cats always look at you like you just asked them for a ride to the airport.
They always do, right?
Yeah.
He's coming.
He's coming. He's coming around the There he is.
There he is. Oh.
Here's the kitty cat.
There's the kitty. Say hello to everybody. Okay, you knew he wanted up this whole time. Yes,
he's a good boy. He's a very chill cat. We are very lucky. I've never had a pet before. This is my first pet. I mean, I had a fish when I was about 9, and it died, and that was it. So this is my first animal, and I think we did pretty well.
Yeah, we did really well. He's a very good cat.
He's very chill. He doesn't bother much. He doesn't fuss. He uses the box. He didn't need coaxing.
He doesn't do any bad. He doesn't.
Yeah. He'll sleep on the foot of the bed. He'll sleep on the ground. He scratches door frames, but if you put a piece of duct tape on it, it'll stop. No, he doesn't have his own advent calendar.
No. He has his own tree and his own stocking.
One could argue that you don't need too many advent calendars.
Yeah, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, yes. He's a cutie. He's part Maine Coon and then part something else. He's a big boy. I wanted a large cat, straight up, not making jokes, because I've never had a pet, and I was afraid I would step on a smaller cat, because I'm not used to looking down at the ground when I'm walking around the house. So he's pretty big. Compared to Oscar, he's huge.
Chris Fry. No, I did not know that. A new adaptation for the Jug Band Christmas. It's supposed to have been out in 2019. I'll have to check that. Mm-hmm. I'd love to. Yeah, oh, definitely.
We'll tell you the story of getting banned at some time. Basically, I was in the middle of a wildly manic episode, and we decided to get a cat. And we did. We went to the shelter.
Went right along with it. Well, if it was, no, I mean,
if I wanted to get an iguana, he would have talked me out of it.
Yeah,
but
we would have got a cat. Yeah.
But we went to the shelter. He was in with the special needs cats because they said he had FIV, but he had multiple tests when we took him to the vet, and they said no, he doesn't. So he was in with a bunch of sick cats, so he wasn't on the main floor.
Yeah, he is a good. He's so photogenic too. He has like
big eyes.
A good look to him. He is, and he's not camera shy when you're just taking a picture. But
yeah,
usually he won't come up if this is all set up.
Mm.
Okay. I just have to.
Well, Denise will be here for a little longer. But I've gotten very good. My startle reflex is periodically ugh! So luckily, what Bandit doesn't do is jump up on the couch behind you, because I've been with people in their homes where they have cats that do that, and I jump. I'm not.
Or stand on top of the refrigerator and swat at you. I had a cat that did
I didn't grow up with pets. And I didn't grow up in a very chaotic household. So, things flying is very foreign to me. I react.
You still react when he jumps up on you. You're like...
Yeah, I do.
They sense that. I'm not like that with him at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whatever. You're a jumpy person. No, I can just go like this and he jumps.
Well, for touch, I had the hiccups the other day and you screamed in my face and I didn't even blink.
No, you didn't.
I didn't even blink.
Tried to scare them out of him.
Doesn't work.
And then he's like...
On my Facebook page, and then I remembered I have two exes who both also lived through it early in it. And then you have a friend who has a partner who tested positive, and it's not as far away. Buffering? Are we buffering for anybody else?
I'm not buffering.
Funky, are you still with us? Back? Okay. We've been doing pretty well with having issues with buffering for the last, I would say, 6 weeks, but
Lord, it's only
was buffering, but it's back. Are we all back? We're okay?
I didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
A couple people said
buffering, but better now.
Buffering, but better.
Yep, but better. Yes, Punky, Lady Gaga Oreos. They're green and orange.
I didn't hear this. What?
Mm-hmm.
This is a thing?
Yeah, I saw them on TV. Lady Gaga Oreos.
What makes them Lady Gaga?
I don't know. They're orange and green. All right, guys.
Wow.
Incidentally, if it's between, as long as we're all here, if it's between 6 and 7 and we do get kicked out, we get kicked off from the wireless or something, we'll come out and come right back up. So
yeah.
As long as it's, if we went down now, I'd come back up for the last 15 minutes. So the plan is to be live from 6 to 7. So if it's 6:30, it buffered and kicked you out, you can plan that we'll be back as soon as we can get back up and running.
Jay Thomas, that sounds like the beginning of a card or a poem. The snow glows white on the mountains tonight. Not a footprint to be seen, is it?
That's the opening of the song Frozen.
Gotcha. I've only heard it, 1,000 times.
There's a hard rock.
I'm like, that sounds so familiar. That would be so nice in a card.
There's a hard rock version, which is pretty good.
They have Chromatica art on them? Are you kidding me? Oh, I gotta check these out. The Oreos.
Yeah, they have art from the...
Wow.
T-minus 15. No one yell at me.
Yes, I do have to go to the office all week. Yes, we have reduced the amount of patients we're seeing down again. But yeah, we're still going in the office. Our hours are shorter, and we're reducing the amount of people that actually come into the office. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. They ordered me a computer. They ordered a couple of us our own computers to bring home, so we can go totally remote if we have to. We're all set up on Teams and video chatting and video. What do you call it? Video health or telehealth.
Yeah.
We're all set up for that now, and my computer should be here tomorrow to bring home. So
we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
It's gonna be a full house if we're both working here all day.
I know.
I call the bedroom.
You can have the bedroom. I want to be out here.
Okay. But you're going to be on the phone all day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh, yes, James, it's your moral imperative to find these Oreos.
Yes.
I would think it's hard on your clients, particularly. Well, I mean, some people love it. On the mental health side, one of the programs we do, Ryan, is surveys of consumers to check how happy they are, unhappy they are. And telehealth was something they added to the survey late in the year. And people love it. Compliance is... something they're having a lot better time with because people can just answer. Actually. They can answer the phone, and they can have their appointment. Now you can't see the person in face to face unless you Zoom or whatever. But people are attending more appointments because transportation isn't an issue. In the winter, weather won't be an issue.
Right.
I haven't missed an appointment with my psychiatrist. I haven't had to reschedule. I very often have to reschedule because shit comes up. I've had all of mine. I was out for a walk, and she called, and I was like, oh, yeah, we have an appointment today. So.
Are you all working from home? Like, are most people working from home now?
Yeah, for y'all that are employed.
I'm curious. I feel very bad for, like, especially the restaurant workers. I just feel like, Dom, you're on here. Like, you know, we're, like, one step away from being, like, California closing them down. Well, even outside dining.
Dom had just reopened for...
I know.
For what, a week or two?
Yeah.
Just got it back open?
Yeah.
For a few hours at dinner. What kind of patients do you see?
What kind of what?
What kind of patients do you see?
But the majority of my patients are all DNA, drug and alcohol. That's the ones I deal with. But we have some mental health patients that come just for therapy, but the majority of our patients are for drug and alcohol. Some of them are MAT, medication-assisted treatment. Some of them are just like, outpatient treatment. Some of them are, well, that falls under MAT, the blocker. But yeah, that's basically drug and alcohol.
See, I haven't been. I mean, hey, Al Martinez, how are you? I won't be. I went back into the office on Thursday, because we're moving offices, and I had to pack up my stuff for the movers to be able to get it. And the guidelines: 6 feet apart, wear a mask if you're in your office, close the door, don't run into anybody, don't talk to anybody. I mean. And since we're all working remotely, they're consolidating some of our workspaces. So me and one of the other advocates is going to share a workspace, and then some other work teams are going to collapse and share theirs.
You do? Okay, so Sam does... Oh, I see. Okay, so you're doing the... What do they call that? Hybrid, where some is face-to-face, some is virtual. And you've been totally unemployed. 1 week in, 1 week out. Oh, interesting. Everybody's a little different.
They mix it up. And even in our county, the schools do it differently. There's no... Pennsylvania made, like, some statewide recommendations, and then other things they left county to county, because Pennsylvania is like the U.S. There's, like, urban centers at the east and the west part of the state, and then in the center it's mostly rural. So you can't make hard and fast rules that apply to everybody. They just don't make sense.
Trader Joe's open, yeah. Oh, there's Dom. Still open, delivery and takeout only. Yeah, they just opened last week, too. And now they're back to delivery and takeout.
Lovely. I mean, I know some small businesses around here that got the loans, but
10 to 5 a.m. Oh, wow, you're lockdown. They haven't enforced that here yet, a lockdown.
Maddie is difficult and it's hard to find caregivers that just pay me. Jessica.
Worked since the first lockdown. Wow. Yeah, everyone's a little different. That's
Jessica,
so
you guys had like a full plate before this.
Yeah.
So you add the complication of this onto your specific circumstances, and I'm not going to pretend to understand. I don't. I imagine it's a lot to take on. More than a lot to take on.
Oh, I got you.
Choose to stay home, but most prefer to come to school.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Is anyone else still washing off groceries and leaving mail sit for 2 days? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not. I have to admit, I don't let the mail sit for 2 days. We are really washing our hands and sanitizing.
Hand washing. I'm a masker. Like, if my parents visit, I put a mask on. If we visit in the driveway, I put it on. I'm a big masker. Like, if I go into a business, I don't have a tantrum. I throw a mask on and go in and out.
Oh, interesting. Every day you work half virtual, half in person. Interesting. Hey, Amanda. Oh, that's so interesting. I didn't realize there's so many different ways. Half of my team was remoted. Interesting. Oh, thank you for sharing all that. I was curious at what everyone else was doing. I don't know. I don't know. The restaurant thing is sad. And I really care and am concerned about our frontline workers too. And of course the nurses and doctors, but even like the grocery store people and wow, that's so interesting.
And the teachers. I have a couple of friends that are teachers. And teachers did free work before COVID. Teachers were putting in extra hours off the clock and buying their own supplies and figuring stuff out. And then on no notice had to start teaching virtually in the spring. So teachers put a lot of work in. And I know coworkers with children who've said they'd rather be in school. And I can imagine lower income students and students who depend on school to get food, to get lunch. Some schools locally are still giving out lunch. You can still go pick it up, but
yeah, they're doing that here. Where you can go even though you're not going, you could go pick up lunch, which is good.
Yeah, Scranton High School is doing it. I don't even think you need to be in the Scranton School District. I think if you're just in the county, you can go pick up lunch.
Yeah, I have that hanging in my office.
The food pantry shut down, pretty much.
I didn't hear that.
You can pick up lunch every day of the week, 7 days a week. They used to have breakfast, lunch, dinner They used to have lunch Monday to Sunday and then dinner 3 nights a week.
3 nights,
And it was a hot meal. Now you get like sandwich, piece of fruit, bottle of water, and you can get it.
Did you hear did you hear anything about our homeless shelters?
They were supposed to open one, but I think they're trying to distance people as best they can.
Yeah.
Because
I'm just curious.
How do you shelter in place when you have no home? You know what I mean? Stay in your sleeping bag, stay in your spot.
Bye, Blue Flamingo. I'm sorry, I didn't see your thing.
It's an issue locally, but I mean, we have a lot of folks that would come to our recovery center, and most of them were transient or without permanent housing, and I have not seen any of them since, and a lot lived in our neighborhood too at some of the not group homes, but like rooms for rent down the street. I have no idea. I don't know how they made it through the winter.
Jessica, I bet it changed your entire life. Yeah. And I can't even imagine now with the pandemic. It's just. Yeah, there are people that are very scared to take it.
Not everyone connected to the libraries. Calendar page, that's an extremely good point when you see pictures of kids doing their homework at McDonald's because they don't have wireless access at home. It's not a utility. Hell, I mean, if I didn't... My job, I have wireless at home, but what if I didn't? How am I going to work the 9 electronic devices I have to have running all day to make sure I'm up on all my work? They would have sent me probably like a jetpack or a hotspot or something, I guess, but...
Oh, Eileen, that's good. Your mom is in a nursing home, and you can visit but have to wear gloves. mask and gowns. Right, yeah. Now ours, you're not even allowed to visit right now. One of them put up that thing where you can hug, you know, through the plastic.
Yeah, it's like a big...
They only did that one day though, but they're not allowed visitors yet here.
No. And what ends up happening locally is they were showing that there was a disproportionate number of people with intellectual developmental disabilities and mental illness catching it, but they were wondering if part of that was that they live in group living situations and it spreads faster in group living situations. So, it's hard to say. Dark-eyed, I see you. I may have missed what you wrote. If I did, I apologize.
I'm still way behind too. So
Mark's
here,
back.
I'll fast forward.
Mark's back at half an hour ago.
All right. Yes, we see you. Yes, I see you. Okay, I do see you actually. Okay. Oh, the hospitals went back to no visitors too. Yeah, ours did too. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm going nowhere, anywhere. I'm zooming, and that's it.
Number 3, yeah. I hear that about California. It was just on the news today, and it's really quite sad. I like what they are doing for kids to see Santa here in Cincinnati. They just have to talk to him behind a window. Yeah, that's nice.
That's cute. Thanks, Veronica.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sue. Ugh.
It's just... No one yell at me, it's my job.
Veronica, thank you.
Is there essential travel for your job, Punky Bright? Do you have to drive 2 hours between 2 epidemic hot zones?
Right? Aw. Okay. There we are. I go one at a time. It's the way I type. Oh, Chris, that's the way I'm getting a lot better at typing with keyboard. Actually, I got a lot better in the last year with my job.
You get good fast.
Yeah, I was surprised. But when I first started, I I can text faster than I can use a keyboard, but I'm much better at it now.
Yes, and it's stressful. I'm sure it's stressful, Punky. It's hard. It's hard. Well, when you're an essential worker, you know.
Oh, yeah, another lockdown round? I know. I'm scared about that, too. Definitely.
I know. I don't want to go back to having to... I mean, I bought a lot of pasta.
Oh, yeah, Dark Guide. I'll go back and definitely read it.
So, on that end, you know, we're a little better, but... We'll be all right.
Bye, Edgar. Thank you.
We'll be okay, even if we're not. It'll be okay.
Yes, thank you, moderators. Gosh.
We have good mods.
Gosh. Yes.
We have good mods. We have good chats, pretty much. Hershey, I haven't been to the park, Jessica. I've just been for a couple conferences.
I've been there a couple times. Love it.
Yeah.
The entire town smells like chocolate. It's fabulous. Love it. And the park is really nice, too. And the Hershey Gardens, love it. It's like a walk through, well, garden, you know. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. We'll get through it. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, we will get through it. Absolutely, we will.
Yeah. I think my deep freeze quit. Few things thawed and others are frozen solid.
Oh.
I've done that sometimes, but, you know, I'm a dope, and I get ice cubes stuck between the ceiling parts of it, and then it's open all night, and then, well, it's my fault we have to throw things out. But... even fast.
Deborah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, and thank you for saying that too. That means so much. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, the factory tour was great. The amusement park, definitely. We are at the hour. We are at the hour.
Oh, it always goes quick.
Goodness.
Phoebe is telling me I've been on long enough.
Okay.
Thank you, Jessica. Well,
yes.
I guess we will.
Hercules Candy Shop. Ooh. We're kind of near Syracuse. I mean...
It's all relative.
Couple hours.
I mean, it depends. I know people that live in, like, Texas, and, like, close is an 8-hour drive. We could be in Syracuse in, like, 2.5 hours. We could be in Canada in 3. You know, we could go have sandwiches with Chantal.
We could.
It's like 4.5 hours to Canada. To Ottawa, actually. 3 hours to Canada, 4.5 to Ottawa. Montreal would be, like, 5.
Hour and a half, 2 hours, we're in New York.
The border's closed because, you know... but maybe another time.
Yeah.
Maybe another time.
Once this is all behind us.
Can we stay another hour? Unfortunately, no. We cannot stay another hour.
Oh, no. Actually, I can't. I forgot. I meant to check. I have something cooking in the kitchen this entire time.
Well.
Oh, boy.
Well, thank y'all for coming. Another good chat as always. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, the mods, for keeping this moving smoothly, moving safe. I don't even know if there was a troll. I couldn't even see one if there was. If there wasn't... Great, another good chat.
Yes.
Thank y'all for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button on your way out and hit the bell so you get the alerts when we go live and also when we have a new video come out. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at Smokey Steve Space and Mark, or on Instagram at Smokey Steve and Mark, or on Twitter. Why did I take these off? Our handle is at Smokey Steve A. Our email address and our contact information is listed below. Don't forget, we're doing a holiday card exchange. So if you'd like to get a card from us, our P.O. box is below. You can send one to us, we'll send one back, or just email us your address and we can send one to you, I guess. Thanks for watching, and Mark will catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
Oh, yes, we have a fun episode tomorrow. I can't wait. I've started it today, actually. It's like a 2-dayer. Thanks so much. It was fantastic spending time with you. You make my Sunday nights so nice. I truly mean it. Thanks, everybody. Remember, stay positive, all right? All right. Bye.
Bye.